Yo, y'all see I got the lights. I hope y'all ready because this is about to be my first ever haircut tutorial on my son's HighTop dreadlocks.
You don't have to let the money come between us. No, they not even capable to feel us. Yeah. Why don't we just take the stacks and go to pizza? Yeah. That way you could lean away with all the people. Yeah.
Dynasty gang, what's good? Back with another video. The echo might sound a little crazy, but that's because I'm in the barber shop slash home haircut studio slash it's the bathroom. It's our spare bathroom. Anyway, today y'all can see I got all my utensils. I'm gonna be giving my son a haircut and a water retwist if time permits. But I got my GoPro here set up. I'm gonna have this camera set up over here where the ring light is. I got all the lights y'all need. All right, so y'all can see in HD. Make sure y'all click HD when y'all watch these videos. Y'all can see in HD how I cut my son's hair. Now, like I told y'all, of course I'm gonna be ass in the beginning. That's just a fact, okay? But he has HighTop dreadlocks. His hair comes about right here. So if I screw up too bad, we'll just have the locks hang down and we ain't gonna tell nobody. All right. With the coronavirus and everything going on now, this is the perfect time for you guys to learn how to do a self-cut. I will be showing you guys a self-cut hair tutorial on my own hair within the next couple weeks or so. I got the self-cut system and all that good stuff. But for those who have kids, all my guys out there, or ladies, if you're watching this, if you have sons, or I guess some daughters can have shape-ups and haircuts too. Hopefully you can learn a little bit or we can learn together. As always, if you guys have any tips or anything I'm doing right or wrong, definitely comment down below in the comment section. At the end of this video, though, I will be announcing the $100 giveaway winner. You guys know I was doing a huge giveaway, kind of partnered with this and my Instagram. You had to, I'm not going to list all the rules you had to do. It's too late now. Today's April 1st. So if you didn't do it, then, you know, I guess stay tuned, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified. Might be doing another giveaway sometime here pretty soon. But I just wanted to do a giveaway. This was even before the COVID-19 pandemic and everything, but I know a lot of people could use this extra $100. This is a crazy time for everybody, and I'm not going to make this video too sappy, but just make sure you guys are out there staying safe, washing your hands, and I'm going to get on into the video, all right?
At the front door.
I'm going to tie up your hair. Get this up out the way. Now, I'm no expert. Y'all already know. Not an expert at all, okay? I've watched about 17 360 Jeezy videos, and we're going to go for the gusto. No cap. And some of this I will be doing like a voiceover. Pretty much once I get started, I'm going to switch over to the voiceover part. And then, because I want him to watch his iPad and I don't want to get copyrighted. Because we might be here a while. Yeah, that's one thing I will say. You do not want to rush when you're just getting started. Don't rush it, man. You know, take your time, do everything at your own pace. Don't just try to jump out the window and just try to make a lineup all the way up here and you screw them up. If you got to start low and then figure it out, I'd rather do that. Or if it ain't as crispy the first go around, I'd rather that than push him back and then he'd be looking crazy. So let's see. One thing that I learned is you always want to brush the hair down before you get started. So you want to brush all this hair down, see what you're working with. And as I mentioned, if we have time, if it don't get too late, I will be doing a water retwist on his hair. His hair is not like mine at all. He never has any scalp flake issues. Last time he got a retwist was, I believe, 2 or 3 months ago. And he hasn't had his hair washed since then. And I'm seeing no flakes, no issues at all. Working my way around. I'm gonna slide the chair over a little bit. Up in here, you see you got to separate the locks from the hairline. Get all that brushed out. See, I'm taking my time. I'm not trying to rush. I'm not trying to do none of that because I'm not a professional. Now, if you guys that's been doing this a while, you might be able to rush through this part. But I want to make sure I got all this hair cut down pretty good. Okay. Now, the clippers I'm going to be using today, the BABYLISS Pro FX series. This is the clippers. Then I got the trimmers right here, showing you guys this. And then I have the shavers. And I might be using this in terms of blending in that bald fade. We'll see. But the first thing I want to do is I want to go in and create a bald line. Now, I'm going to give him like a drop fade. So it'll be more so around up in here. And then I'll drop down going in the back. And then I'll end up coming back up. All right. So right now, I'm going to let him watch his iPad, watch a movie on Disney Plus, wherever he wants to watch. And then I'll switch over to the voiceover part. All right. Okay, so I'm starting off here doing a bald line. And I'm just taking my time. You know, I'm going down in the back, trying to make it as even as possible. You see right here, it gets a little jagged. And then I'm coming up on the other side, just kind of creating a bald line. I wasn't too pressed about making it perfect. And then you want to come in and bald up under the line. That's the whole point of this. You want to start here. That way you have somewhere to fade into. And that's, you know, just starting to drop fade. And if I mess up any terms, or if you're a barber and you're cringing at any of this, then comment down below and let me know what I messed up on. I'm not shy of criticism. And like I said, I mean, we all learning this together. So, you know, I'm just brushing it off, making sure that, and I didn't adjust my trimmers either. I didn't zero gap them or nothing. And that's me just brushing off his neck. But I didn't zero gap him because I didn't want it to bite when I'm cutting his hair. Because predominantly I'm going to be cutting his hair mostly. You know, I'll be giving myself kind of a shape up here and there. But as you guys know, I'm growing my locks back. So I'm not going to be getting too many like haircuts. So I wanted to be able to, you know, just use these trimmers for what they're made for, not to have them like too sharp. Plus I got a blade. So when it comes to lineups, you know, I'll line them up with the trimmers and then I can make it like extra crispy with the blade. Let's see. So I'm just brushing that off, coming back, cleaning up a couple little loose hairs. You see I'm watching The Simpsons down there. Then let's see. So here I have the blade open, which is up. And I'm supposed to be going about a ½ inch up. As you can see right here, I wasn't really making any progress. So I started to go up higher. See, I went back to the front because I couldn't really see anything. So I'm going back up to the front, doing that little flick out motion, creating my second guideline. Brushing everything off. And I have that brush in my left hand, as you can see, because as I'm using the clippers, you know, I'm brushing the hair out of his face and everything. But as I'm using the clippers, I'm brushing down with that other brush just to make sure that I'm not, you know, cutting hairs that I think are there that aren't. And I'm just trying to stay consistent going all the way around. Was I a little bit off? Yeah, maybe, but that's the point of guards and open and close and, you know, all that good stuff to keep you on task. So right now I got the half guard on and I'm going in and I'm trying to fade in that middle line right there. But I think what I did was here, the guard with no guard on and the clippers open, I feel like it's the same as me having the 0.5 guard on and the clippers closed. So what I should have did right here was have the guard on, but I should have kept the clippers either open or maybe I should have went down half. I think that's where I messed up. So now I'm going back down with the clippers closed, trying to fade in the bald line at the bottom. And you'll see as the haircut goes on and progresses where, you know, I try to knock down some of that bulk at the top. Right here, I'm trying to just fade in the bottom to get a nice little fade. And I'm just going, because his hair is growing like kind of sideways, so I'm kind of going against the grain just to make sure I get a good fade. This is the part where I was saying I might use the shavers to get like a better fade, but I didn't really need to. I feel like I got a good fade, and you'll see towards the end of the haircut how it all came together. I did a lot of going back and forth. Now, a professional or somebody who's been doing this a while, they can probably get it all in one big swoop and not have to, you know, go over different sections over and over and over again. I feel like I kind of double and triple worked myself, but like I said, I'm just beginning, and at the end of the day, I feel like the overall cut at the end was on point. So right now I got on the 1.5 guard. I believe I got the clippers closed, and I'm knocking out some of that bulk. And you know, this is the kind of cut that I like when I have my locks. I like for you to see like a little bit of the hair at the top and then going into the fade. Again, you know, spoiler alert, it didn't end up looking like this at the end. I ended up giving them a fade all the way up to the top. But, you know, it's something that I need to work on. It's crazy because I watched all these videos and, you know, learned all the techniques. But then when you really down into it, you know, you don't really remember any of that stuff. And I know it'll come. It's just like, you know, anything else. The more you do it, the better you'll be. So here I'm just, you know, making sure. And that's one thing that he appreciated too. Me, you know, staying on top of getting all the hair out of his face and stuff. And my barber that I normally go to, he's really good about that too. So now I'm just going in. I think this is the half guard. I'm going in, and right there, you see that little separation right there? That's where I messed up at. I should have had the clippers either all the way open, but when I created another guideline, and I shouldn't have did that. So now I'm just, you know, going back up top, and this is the part to where I'm just pretty much going for the gusto. I'm, you know, I'm just looking at what needs to be done, and I'm adjusting accordingly. So here I start to fade it again, because when I created that other guideline, it kind of screwed me up. So now I'm going in, having to fade again, putting on, now I got the guard off, clippers open, and I'm fading. I'm going higher, and then you'll see that line right there that I don't like. So then I'm coming back up top, and I'm knocking down that bulk, getting all of that up out of there, going to the side, getting it nice and clean, guard on, coming back up top. And when you're that close to the locks, you want to be really careful not to nick anything. That's the whole point of tying your hair up. I don't want any piece of his locks to be cut or sacrificed. And the good thing about it too is when you cut your own hair, you're more careful. Or, you know, in this instance, when I'm cutting my son's hair, I'm more careful not to get any of those locks. See, I'm being really careful. This video is sped up, obviously, if you guys couldn't tell, but I'm moving super slow. I'm just getting that real good. And then the one side you can see is, you know, cleaner, more faded than the other side. So now I'm trying to mimic that other side and get all this stuff good to go. Still brushing off his face, getting him good, getting the back of the neck. So I'm coming in with the guard, just fading everything, trying to get that bulk knocked down from the top, making everything look the same. That's my goal at this point. I was like, you know what? You know, everything I done learned is out of the window. I'm just gonna make this cut custom to me. I'm gonna make it look good, and we're gonna go for what we go. We're gonna go for what we go. I don't even know what that means. Oh man. So more fading. And then that bulk at the top was giving me a lot of problems, because, you know, it's right there by the lock. So you see the little line of separation, but you still want to be really, really careful. Don't be afraid to use your corners either. You don't got to just go, you know, full clipper. That's what I was doing a lot, especially, you'll see it a little bit later in the video, to where I was like doing a lot of my my detailing. I just used the corners of the clippers, not the full clipper. Right here, see, I'm trying to get that fade really good, and I think I blended it pretty good right here. Comment down below if y'all think this part of the video, you know, the blend is, from the bottom anyway, is looking real good. I'm still, you know, working on that top portion to make sure that's blended in good, but for my first haircut, y'all, I don't think I'm doing that bad so far. I'm just blending everything, making sure everything good. He has that one lock in the back that hangs lower than the other one, so that might give me a little bit of issues. But you see right here, the camera's kind of low, you can barely see, but I was gonna leave a little bit of the hair at the top on the sides. See, can I bring the camera up? Man. All right, this is where I start shaping them up. And I'm going in, I'm just ticking the hair a little bit. Now, a lot of people say you can use, what is it, like the hair sheen spray or whatever to keep the hair in place, but I'm just going in, just brushing it, using my trimmers, making sure I keep the line straight as possible. And I apologize for the camera dipping down some. You see I got the chest harness on, so I'm trying to pay attention to the haircut, and then sometimes it's not the best angle, but I'll be better next time with the angles. See, on my phone over there, I got the view that you guys can see. So every once in a while, I'll look over there, but right now I'm just giving them a line up, shaping them up, making sure everything is nice and crispy, doing one side, not digging in too much, using the corners of the trimmers on the side, making sure everything nice and crispy. And see, now I didn't zero gap these trimmers. I didn't sharpen the blades. I didn't do nothing. This is fresh out of the box. And I think, they're hitters. I think they do really well. I did end up going over with the blade, but for something that, if you didn't have a blade per se, I think you could get away with this, just using the trimmers. And if I didn't mention this already, all the equipment, even the barber's cape, everything is in my Amazon favorites. It's in my link down below. I mean, now's the perfect time, man. Now's the perfect time to learn how to cut your own hair. If you have kids, learn how to cut their hair. And see right here on the corners, I'm just being nice and just really gentle. I'm not trying to dig in. And see, now I'm back to the clippers now because I see that bulk at the top. I want to knock some of that down. Getting that good. Now I'm matching the other side because one side had more than the other. I'm just matching that. Then you'll see me look at the line up, make sure it's even on both sides. Brushing it. Now I'm looking. And shaping them up. Making sure everything is looking right. I like to use both of my fingers too. Put my fingers at the point, and that way I can tell if I went too far one way or the other. And then you'll see me adjust his ponytail or bun at some point because it was kind of throwing me for a loop. The bun was kind of tilted to the side, so it made it look like the shape up was off. But when I put my fingers in the corners, it was on point. And then also he has more hair bulked up at the top on one side than the other, so I ended up cutting some of that down. Right here though, I'm getting the blade, getting in there, making sure it's nice and crispy, because y'all know we're part of them crispy boys. I mean, that's without a question. Getting in here, I think at first you can't really see the blade work, and see I'm just going right there. I'm super gentle with the blade, and I know I am because I know what it's like to get nicked. Second of all, after the haircut, when I hit him with the alcohol, no burns, no nothing, no nicks, no red marks, nice and easy. And I'm not saying that barbers don't know how to do this. I'm just saying that, my son, I'm super careful. Now I'm coming back with the trimmers, checking everything that I got. And then I think you'll see me hit him again with the bulk clippers at the top hairline, because one side is a little bit thinner than the other. Can't remember if I recorded that part or not. Just making sure, a little bit of detail work. Making sure everything is straight. And I don't think I actually did this right here where I'm trying to get a thumbnail. Trying to get a thumbnail right there. But yeah, that's the haircut, man. Hope y'all enjoyed. Be easy. All right, you guys, here's the cut. I'll try to give you the best 360 I can possible. And see, this lock down here drops a little bit lower, so I didn't want to go too low on that. But as you can see, a decent fade. I mean, obviously it's not you know, the best, and we're gonna work on it, but I think I did pretty good. Let's see if I can show them the front here. You know what I mean? Still got the line. Still, we crispy boys over here. We crispy boys over there. So hold your head straight up like this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We crispy. Okay. Yeah. I think, yeah. It's kind of late. We'll wait and do the water retwist tomorrow. How about that? So if y'all want to see the water retwist, definitely subscribe. Hit that bell. And be ready when you see the notification for the water retwist. Go ahead and click on it because it's time to dig up in here, man. I'll give y'all a lock update on that next video. All right, stay locked, be blessed. Put God first, and the rest is easy as subscribing, man. And let me pick this winner real quick. Hold up. All right, y'all, real quick. I know it looked crazy. This is my budget lens, so to speak. This is my wide angle where I can go boom and then bring it all the way in. Anyway, real quick, the winner, the $100 giveaway winner. And this person subscribed to my YouTube channel. They hit the post notification bell. They follow me on Instagram. They liked every post that I posted from March 1st up until March 31st. And I gave you guys a break because I didn't really post the second half of the month just with the coronavirus. And I just didn't really go too many places to, you know, flick it up and do my whole look away pose and all that. Didn't really do that. But the $100 giveaway winner is, and I'm gonna list their Instagram name. I will be reaching out to them via Instagram, and I will be giving them their $100. Hopefully they got a Cash App because that's the easiest way for me. I do PayPal too, Cash App or PayPal, or I do Amazon, but I'm pretty sure they'll be cool with the Cash App. Nate_dog TD7. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate your support. Cause I ain't gonna say his whole name on here, but shout out to you, Nate_dog TD7. Hit me up, man. I just requested to follow you, so hit me back, and then we can, you know, DM each other and pause, and I will get you your $100, man. All right. Appreciate y'all for watching this video. Stay tuned because the water retwist and another little special video, spicing it up a little bit, will be dropping next. All right, go.
It's the dynasty, we throw them diamonds up. No, you ain't as fly as us. All them niggas mighty ducks. We on fire, yeah, we about to light it up. Got the Midas touch, got the glizzy in the club. Like, try to test me, see my people pulling up. Cause the dynasty, the gang, and don't nobody mess with us. Young Simba, cold as a Simba, you a lame. Dynasty, we gotta hustle like a chain gang.